Right, we've got so much to show you. Now, there's nothing like going on board a brand new ship, and the ship that's been talked about so much in the industry is, of course, P&O's brand new Britannia. The price on this one has come right down to $699 today, and there are going to be so many celebrity chefs that are scheduled to be on board. Let's just share some of those with you. So look at this.
Well, this is part, of course, of P&O's Food Heroes. I saw these wonderful people when we had the opening of Britannia a couple of months back. Theo Randall, James Martin and Mary Berry, all scheduled to be on board. But if you book this cruise tonight, Sean, the good guests out there will be entered into a prize draw for a chance to have a one-on-one meeting for 2 people with James Martin. It's something that money can't buy.
Wow.
And so although he'll be on board and he'll be doing other things along with Mary Berry and Ria Thandall, this is a chance to actually meet him and have a one-on-one.
But you need to book tonight, don't you?
You need to book tonight, that's the rule. And then there'll be a drawn tomorrow.
Wow. That's exclusive to Planet Cruise, of course, as well. We are so excited about this because the ship is amazing and your price tonight is under £700. Keith, you've already been on board, haven't you?
I have,
yeah.
Lucky boy.
I'm jealous.
Inspired by P&O Cruises' illustrious past, but designed very much for their fabulous future, this is the biggest cruise ship ever designed for the UK cruise market. Welcome to P&O's beautiful Britannia. One thing you will definitely notice on board Britannia is that there's an abundance of excellent deck space and oodles of sun loungers to help you worship. In fact, there are 4 main pools to choose from, including the adult-only Serenity Pool, a perfect place to escape to for some downtime while the kids are being looked after elsewhere. There's 13 different bars on board, 4 of which are out on deck, which means you can enjoy the sunshine or the stars as you sip your favourite tipple. The stylish new blue cocktail bar is the perfect place for a dirty martini, or there's Brody's. I love that place, and that's where P&O Cruises have introduced the biggest selection of British beers at sea, with over 70 to choose from, representing 56 different UK counties. The food is headed up by P&O Cruises' iconic food heroes. You can enjoy the taste of India with the Master of Spice Atul Kutcher's fabulous Sindhu restaurant, or savour mouth-watering gala dinner options and menus created by the godfather of UK cooking, Mr. Marco Pierre White. If you really want to spoil yourself, you can also book Eric Landlad's afternoon tea experience, or head to his Market Cafe. It's a French-style patisserie that features fine cheeses, antipasto, charcuterie, tapas and specialty breads. You can enjoy the live music, comedy, cabarets and game shows at the Live Lounge, or sit back for West End style shows in this fabulous new theatre, which features a stunning LED backdrop. Strictly fans also won't be disappointed with the elegant wooden-floored Crystal Room. It's dedicated to dance and the perfect location to rumba the night away. P&O Cruises have really pushed the boat out when it comes to the accommodation. There's a sumptuous range of boutique offerings to choose from, including well-thought-out single cabins to these incredible suites designed by Richmond International that come with your own butler. And all the accommodation on board includes flat-screen TVs, pamper packs from the White Company and bespoke artwork from British artists.
I cannot believe how gorgeous that ship is. The price has come down by £550 today. We start off in Southampton, and this is a great chance to visit beautiful ports on the British Isles.
You know, most of us, because of a cheap package holiday, have explored the rest of Europe. We've explored maybe the Caribbean if we've been lucky enough, but we haven't explored our own backyard. Well, this is your chance. This is your chance to see our own beautiful country, the UK. OK, so you're sailing, first of all, up the coast, and you're going past Flamborough Head and South Shields, one of the most spectacular areas of chalk cliffs in Britain, soaring to 400 feet, with these rugged white cliffs with loads of seabirds. And then you're going to pull into South Queen's Ferry, which is your chance to go to Edinburgh. It's the political, commercial, cultural heart of Scotland. It's a beautiful city full of these gorgeous Georgian buildings, gracefully appointed, and of course it's spread across Arthur's Seat, this kind of extinct volcano. There's so much to see. The Palace of Holyrood, of course, the Queen's residence. At one end you've got the Royal Mile, and then you've got the wonderful, huge castle sitting dominant at the top. It's a great chance to maybe go and shop for a kilt, head out and try some whiskey, and just soak up that wonderful atmosphere. OK, then we're going through to Invergordon. This is really your chance to go into the Highlands, your chance to go through to Inverness, Cawdor Castle, the setting for Shakespeare's Macbeth on your front doorstep, and of course a chance to go to Loch Ness. Go and see if Nessie's there. Go and blow your Nessie whistle, as we used to do in the cartoons. OK, then we're going over to the Orkney Isles. I love that. I mean, this is great. This is Kirkwall. This is washed by the furthest reach of the Gulf Stream. 70 islands with dramatic landscapes. Again, huge sea cliffs rising up to 1,000 foot, and you've got loads of great things. Now, divers, this is your chance to go to the Scapa Flow, where the German fleet, of course, was scuppered by its own commander. But it's also got the greatest concentration of prehistoric sites in all of Europe, including Skara Brae, which is over 5,000-year-old village.
I've always wanted to go to the one. It's never been.
It's an amazing place. Then you're going to sail past Cape Wrath on the northwesterly extreme coast of mainland Scotland, see a wonderful lighthouse built by Robert Stevenson, and then you're going to go into Greenock for Glasgow. This is great. Lying on the banks of the River Clyde, that famous shipbuilding river, it boasts some of the finest Victorian architecture in the entire United Kingdom. Great shopping, and your gateway to Loch Lomond. I'll take the high road and you take the low road. Oh, beautiful. That was my best Scottish impression there. Apologies to anyone that does actually come from Scotland. I hope I didn't offend you. Then we're going through to Liverpool. OK, Liverpool, an amazing place. I was there recently, of course, for Cunard 175. Great city to sail into as you come up the Mersey past Crosby Beach and Anthony Gormley's otherworldly experience of those Iron Men. You've got the Three Graces there to see. You've got two great cathedrals. You've got the home of the Beatles, the Titanic Memorial. There's so much to see and do. OK, then you're going to move on from there to Dublin, a gracious and cosmopolitan city sitting on the River Liffey, one of Europe's premier destinations. Trendy coffee houses, again, great shopping. You can go for your history, maybe go through to the Gow, go through to Trinity College for the Book of Kells, or go and see a Guinness Storehouse and see how the black stuff was really created. You know, I think it's £1 a year they pay for the lease on that place. Then you're going through to Cork. 7th century it dates back to. It's one of the most romantic places in Ireland, and it's a great chance for you to go and kiss the Blarney Stone. That's what I recommend to do there. My ex-fiancée was from there. Say no more, but it's a beautiful place to explore. And then you're going to sail past around the Cornish coast, past these beautiful whitewashed fishing villages that rush out to meet the sea, tranquil estuaries and beautiful sandy beaches before you go to St Peter's Port in Guernsey. Once a haunt of sea dogs and pirates, it's now one of the prettiest harbours in the whole of Europe. The only place in the UK to be basically occupied by the Germans in World War II. So a great thing to do is to go around and see all the different fortifications that dot the island.
I'd say it's one of my favourite ports I've ever visited on a cruise.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
People get so surprised by it, and it's a great place to go out and eat in the restaurants.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of money in the area, so there's a really high level of cuisine. And just get on the local buses and explore.
I paid for a taxi to take me on, but then it turned out afterwards that everyone else had taken the buses.
Yeah, there's only two buses, it's £1, and one goes one way, one goes the other. You can't go wrong. They come regularly, it's so simple. Yeah, so again, that's a big top tip.
And then I'm afraid you have to come back to Southampton and back home, of course, as well. Now, again, we know we're going to be busy tonight. This one is a star sailing. Remember, Mary Berry is scheduled to be on board as well, and celebrity chefs James Martin, Theo Randall are also scheduled to be on board. My advice would definitely be, we've got a great relationship with the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton. You could stay there, £75 per person for the night, but you'll get free parking and port transfers as well, so it's really worth doing that for a 12-night cruise.
Such a great way to start your cruise, so relaxing, and you get your taxi transfer through to the port and pick you up. It really, you feel like $1 million when you stay there.
And there is nothing like being on board a brand new ship. You'll be part of the Britannia in her maiden season. And this one has come down by £550 tonight. You can grab this for $699, but it is going to go very, very quickly. And don't forget, if you want any extra information, that free phone number is there, 0800 840 1088.
And remember, if you book this tonight, you'll be in a chance to win that competition. That's the big thing there. You get a chance to have a one-on-one with James Martin. So book it.
Imagine that.
Book it.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be good.